Welcome to Psalms Reflections on Scattered Moments. Today, as we begin, be still. Take a slow breath. Allow your breathing to quiet your thoughts. Release for just a few moments the burdens you have been carrying, and enter again into that holy place where your soul can rest before the throne of God. Today we come to Psalm 7. It's a psalm filled with conflict. There are enemies. There are accusations. There is injustice. There are questions that have no easy answers. Yet beneath all of the noise is a quiet invitation. It is the invitation to a safe place. So let me ask you a simple question. Where is your safe place? When life begins to shake, where do you run? Do you run toward your own strength? Toward your reputation? Toward your financial security? Toward carefully built plans that seem as fragile as castles made of paper? Or do you run beneath the shelter of the Most High? David begins with these words, "O Lord my God, in you I take refuge." Before he speaks of enemies, before he answers the accusations, before he asks God for justice, he runs, not away, but toward God. That may be one of the greatest acts of faith. Faith is choosing where you run before you decide what you will say. Perhaps today you feel misunderstood. Perhaps someone has questioned your motives. Perhaps criticism has left a wound that words cannot easily heal. Psalm 7 reminds us our first response must not be self-defense. Our first response can be refuge. David does something remarkable. Before asking God to examine those who oppose him, he invites God to examine him. If I have done this, if there is guilt in my hands, he's saying, search me first. How different that is from the spirit of our age. We are often eager for God to correct everyone else. David begins by placing his own heart before the Lord. There's surprising freedom in that, because the safest place in the world is not where no one accuses you. It is where God already knows the whole truth about you and still invites you to come near. As this psalm unfolds, David places the whole matter in God's hands. He does not deny that evil exists. In one unforgettable image, he says that evil conceives trouble and gives birth to falsehood. We know that world. We see it every day. But David refuses to let that world become his home. Instead, he chooses another kingdom. He remembers that God is enthroned above the assembly of the peoples, the judge of all the earth sees what others cannot. He knows every hidden motive, every silent tear, every unseen act of faith. That truth changes everything, because I no longer have to carry the exhausting burden of proving myself. I no longer have to become my own judge or my own defender. God sees. God knows. God judges with perfect righteousness. And finally, David arrives where every faithful believer longs to arrive. Praise. I will give thanks to the Lord because of his righteousness. Notice the change. He does not rejoice in his own innocence. He rejoices in the righteousness of God. His confidence has moved away from himself and settled completely upon the character of God. That is where true resilience is born, not in becoming stronger than our enemies, not in winning every argument, not in convincing every critic, but in resting beneath the shield of God. Where do you need that shelter today? Where do you need the quiet confidence that comes from knowing your life is held safely in His hands that are far greater than your own? The safest place in the world is not a place where conflict never comes. It is a place where the presence of God becomes greater than the conflict surrounding you. So today, rest there. Rest beneath His righteousness. Rest beneath His mercy. Rest beneath His faithful love. For when your refuge is God Himself, your soul discovers a resilience that no accusation, no disappointment, and no fear can ever take away. Rest in this truth from Psalm 7 today.